All right, so I've received a lot of backlash and negative comments, and people telling me I should have been shot, and people telling me I should have been arrested. And what really bothers me about the whole thing, honestly, is everyone's reaction to the video. A lot of people came up to me and said, "Weren't you afraid for your life? Weren't you afraid you were going to get shot? Weren't you afraid for your safety? Weren't you afraid you were going to get tased? Aren't you afraid of retaliation from the police?" And absolutely not. Why should I have to be? Why should I have to be afraid of the police? Why should I have to be afraid of confronting the police and holding them accountable for a mistake that they made? We actually, as Americans, have the right to do so. We have the right to hold them accountable. And not only we do have the right to do that, we have the right to freedom of expression and speech as well. I mean, just everyone has their own opinions. I'm not expecting everyone to agree with me, but everyone also has their own experiences with police as well. Now, Jeffrey Schwartz says, "It looks like we got a troublemaker on our hands here." Come on now. If you guys know me, I'm an engaged father of two. I have a 2-year-old daughter and a 4-year-old autistic son. I donate to many organizations, mostly dealing with autism, because my son does have autism, so I spread awareness through that. Not one time in the video did I talk about autism, did I talk about my music, because I'm also in music. It wasn't for publicity for me. It wasn't a publicity stunt. What it was to show Americans that this is our community. We have rights. We can express them. Okay? I wasn't trying to stir up a debate, us versus the police. I think that being a police officer is a hard job and it's not for everyone. You got to make uh, uh, split second decisions, and you got to be on your P's and Q's. And like I said, it's not an easy job to do, and I support our police 1000%. Okay, what I'm saying is that at least 3 out of 10 of these police officers don't abide by their own laws. They ride around our communities ticketing us for stuff that they're doing. This guy was driving 65 in a 35 without a headlight, no sirens, and no red and blues. I understand if it was a non-emergency call. Even if it was an emergency call, they don't have to ride around with their sirens in there and their red and blues. I understand that, and they're not required to by law. Awesome. But you know what? When he came up behind me, he could have at least flashed his lights and let me know he was a cop and didn't run me off the road. It's not a fuck the police. It's not a I hate police. It's a I was holding this police officer accountable at this time on that date. Okay, I'm not gonna ride around looking for cops not using their blinkers. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm spreading awareness. I'm standing up for American citizens. This is our community. These are our streets. Our tax dollars pay their salary. And if my tax dollars are paying their salary, I'm gonna hold them accountable. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, that's your view. But I just want to let you guys know that I'm the last of a dying breed. I believe that we still have rights. I know my rights. I exercise them, and I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of the police, as well as I shouldn't be, because they're there to protect us. Again, I support our police, and I also thank you for everyone else's support. I know I'm getting a lot of negative backlash, and people are pulling up my arrest record and stuff like that. Pull up my arrest record. I have nothing to hide. As a matter of fact, I pled guilty to all my charges, so I held myself accountable. Okay? And that's all I'm trying to do, is just promote a little accountability. Okay? That's all I'm trying to do. So, like I said in the beginning, Boca for the people. I mean, this probably won't be the last controversial thing I'll get myself into, but like I said, man, I'm just explaining myself. This is my statement. Like I said, I don't hate police. I support them. I really feel like on that night, that police officer should have been held accountable for his actions, and I did that because I have the right to. Just like I have the right to freedom of expression and speech, just like you guys have the right to your opinions. That's cool. Like I said, I don't expect you to agree with me, but at least understand that these police are getting out of hand, man. If somebody doesn't hold them accountable, who will? Who polices the police? The mayor sending out the email saying if you don't write more tickets that his pay is going to be dropped. See what I'm saying? Who polices the police? All I want is some accountability and some make the playing field equal. Don't ride around these streets and give me a ticket for something you're riding around with. You're riding around with disregard to human life and safety, and your job is to protect and serve. Come on, man. Like I said, man, Boca for the people. Thank you for your love and your support. Boca for the people.